From strangers to friends, friends into lovers, and strangers again. Often a saying used to describe someone's past relationship. In this instance, that someone being me. For the past 2 years and 10 months, I was in a relationship filled with love, laughter, happiness, joy, and care. Of course, we had our ups and downs. There was times we disliked one another. There was times we wanted not to be around each other. There was times we wanted to break up. But through it all, we stuck together because we loved each other. Me and my ex met through some mutual friends over a Discord server while playing Minecraft. They were shy at first, but when I spoke to them, they decided to open up more and show their true colors. I finally got to know the real person. They were funny, super chatty, extremely cute, and extremely smart. They were everything I adored. I instantly knew I had feelings for this person, and thankfully they had feelings for me too. And shortly after, I finally asked them to be my partner, and they said yes. Honestly, it was the best night of my life, and I was so happy, and they were too. Now, because it was a long-distance relationship, it was fairly challenging, but we made it work. What helped us a lot was movies, shows, and video games, like most long-distance relationships. The first movie we ever watched together was Rush Hour. It was also our first date together. We enjoyed it so much we decided to watch all 3 Rush Hours that same night. The first ever show we watched together was The Office. Now, prior to us dating, I hated The Office. My best friend at the time would not shut up about it, and all he would do was watch it when we hung out. Because of this, I vowed to never watch a single episode. But my ex really liked the show, so I caved in and I watched it with them. While watching it, I realized I just enjoyed anything with them. So, eventually, I started to enjoy The Office. Now, it wouldn't be a proper long-distance relationship if we didn't play video games together. The first game I ever showed my ex was Dead by Daylight, and they loved it. All they wanted to do was either watch me play or play with me. And we played Dead by Daylight for a very long time, until I introduced them to Overwatch 2. Now, we played that for a while as well, but then they introduced me to a game called Stardew Valley. All 3 of those games became, well, our games. We would play them for hours and hours, and we loved it. We bonded. To also keep our relationship fresh, we often would go see each other. I'd fly out to go see them, and they'd fly out to come see me. Now, I can't share anything we did during this time, due to my ex not wanting that information to be put out on the internet. Just know, every time we saw each other, we had a blast. We were inseparable. Our relationship always felt stronger when we were in person together. It just felt right. Eventually, I would move in with my ex. At first, it was going good, but over time, it got really bad. I became a shell of, well, what I once was. I was constantly depressed because I was so far from home, and I wasn't ready to take up some of the responsibilities. I felt a lot of pressure and stress on me, and it caused me to make terrible choices. Choices that would catch up to me. And because of my actions, I lost everything I had in 5 months of just living there. I hurt a lot of people during this time as well. Friends, family, but most importantly, I hurt the one person I loved and cared about the most. Eventually, because of my actions, my ex broke up with me, and so I had to leave. And during the breakup, I didn't take it well. I made poor choices after poor choices. I broke no contact. I had a friend of mine contact them, thinking that they could get us back together. I made every choice imaginable that was wrong. And now my ex wants nothing to do with me. Never wants to hear or see of me again. And all I can do is accept that. We went from strangers to friends, friends into lovers, and strangers again. We once shared a bed together, and now all we share is a bed of memories. I no longer can enjoy the same things I once enjoyed because they were a part of it. I no longer can watch those movies without thinking about them. I no longer can watch The Office without thinking about them. I especially can no longer play those games without thinking about them. Worst of all is I remember everything about them. I remember their favorite flower, their favorite color, their favorite food. I remember their work schedule. I remember what they do throughout their entire day. How they wake up and instantly start watching TikToks, and then they go play Overwatch till it's time to go to the gym, but just before they reach the gym, they always stop and grab a drink at their favorite place. I know them like the back of my hand. I know that they cannot sleep unless the bed has already been made. I know that they cannot shower unless the shower is scalding hot. I know that they cannot eat unless a video is playing. I know that they cannot relax unless the house is fully clean. I know them because I love them. But for them, I'm nothing but a ghost. I no longer exist to them. And yet, I still have so much love for them. But they no longer have love for me. But I promise this. I will always love them no matter what. Because at the end of it all, I still love them.